Imagine waking up one day, and everything you thought was real starts to crack. Your heart races, your mind spins, and a deep, aching pain floods in, like a storm ripping through your soul. But what if this pain is actually a doorway to something beautiful? Welcome to Spiritual Awakening, Why It's Painful. If you're feeling lost, confused, or like your world is falling apart, you're not alone. This is for you, the one searching for answers in the middle of the night. We'll walk through it together, step by step, with honesty and care. Because awakening isn't just a fairy tale, it's real, it's raw, and it can hurt. But it can also heal you in ways you never dreamed. First, let's answer that big question: what is a spiritual awakening? It's like your inner self, your true essence, waking up from a long sleep. Suddenly, you start seeing life differently. Colors seem brighter, connections feel deeper, and you question things like, who am I really, or what's the point of all this? It might start small, like a quiet whisper in your mind during a walk, or hit hard after something tough, like losing a loved one or facing a big change. For some, it's sparked by meditation, nature, or even a dream. But here's the shocking part: it's not all peace and joy. Many people feel like they're being torn apart inside. Why? Because awakening shakes up everything you've built your life on. And that's okay, it's part of the process. If this sounds like you, take a deep breath. You're on a brave path. Now, why does it hurt so much? Let's break it down simply, like peeling an onion, layer by layer. The first big reason is ego shedding. Your ego is like a suit of armor you've worn your whole life. It's the voice that says, I'm this person, with this job, these friends. Awakening pulls that armor off, and it stings. You might feel lost, like, who am I without all this? It's shocking how empty it can feel, almost like dying a little. People have described it as their mind screaming in panic, nights of endless tears, or even physical aches in their chest. But here's the soothing truth: this shedding makes room for your real self to shine. It's like cleaning out a cluttered room so you can breathe freely. If you're going through this, try journaling your thoughts, write down what scares you. It helps the pain flow out. Next comes internal resistance and emotional turmoil. Your mind fights back because change is scary. Old hurts from the past, maybe bullying as a kid, a broken heart, or hidden fears, bubble up like boiling water. This can feel like a mental storm, anxiety that keeps you up at night, deep sadness that hits like a wave, or even thoughts that make you question your sanity. Shockingly, some people end up in the hospital, thinking it's a breakdown. But it's not, it's your soul clearing the junk. To help yourself, practice deep breathing. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4, exhale for 4. It's simple, but it calms the storm. Remember, this pain is temporary. It's your heart's way of healing old wounds so you can feel whole again. Then there's isolation and social disruption. As you awaken, you might notice your friends or family don't get it. Conversations feel shallow, or you see through fake smiles. This can lead to shocking losses, breakups that shatter your heart, jobs that suddenly feel meaningless, or family turning away. You feel alone, like an alien in your own life. One person shared how they lost everyone close, wandering empty streets at night, crying under streetlights. But here's the comfort: this creates space for real connections. Seek out online groups or books on awakening. They're full of people just like you. You're not broken, you're evolving. And new, truer friends will come. Uncertainty and existential dread add more layers. Your old beliefs crumble, maybe about God, the universe, or why we're here. It feels like free falling into a black hole, with questions like, is anything real, pounding in your head. Physically, it can shock you: exhaustion that pins you to bed, headaches like thunder, or weird tingles in your body. Some even feel sick for no reason doctors can find. But think of it like a caterpillar turning into a butterfly. The mushy middle hurts, but it's necessary. Ground yourself with nature walks or warm baths. Ask, what small step can I take today? You're not lost, you're rediscovering the map. Finally, some call it karmic balancing or soul evolution. It's like paying off old debts from past choices or even past lives, if you believe in that. The pain shocks as life strips away comforts, money troubles, accidents, or health scares pile up. But it's not punishment, it's preparation for wisdom. You're growing stronger, like a muscle after a hard workout. To cope, surrender a bit, say to yourself, I trust this process. Meditate for 5 minutes a day, focusing on your breath. It eases the fight. These pains aren't just ideas, they're real stories from people like you. One felt pulled to God during a crisis, hospitalized and wondering if it was all in their head. But it led to peace. Another faced 2 years of darkness, losing everything, until surrender brought light. Imagine depression hitting despite success, then job loss, rejection, accidents, illness. Dreams of snakes and ancestors called them to heal. Or 20 years of tears, life crumbling, with visions of other worlds in isolation. And one explosive start, betrayals, breakups, then isolation like soul surgery, ending in balance. If you're awakening, signs include intense emotions, synchronicities like repeating numbers, or a pull to learn more. You're normal, this is your call to grow. The pain reaches its peak in the dark night, but it passes with integration. You emerge wiser, kinder, connected. If you're hurting, seek help, a therapist who understands spirituality, or friends who listen. Eat well, rest, be kind to yourself. You're not crazy, you're awakening to your power. Remember, the storm always clears for the rainbow. Thank you for trusting this journey with us. You're stronger than you know, the light is already in you.